It's time for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Brewed Awakening Coffee, with 3 locations to serve you. Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby, Highway 62 412 at Balmer Boulevard, and the Walmart East Plaza. And now, Down on the Corner.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas, Southern Missouri. It's Friday, October 25th, 2019 at 7 a.m.
And Bob seems so excited over there. He's jumping up and down. It's Friday.
He's so excited.
Yes. Yay,
Just
Bob.
2 more days to work this week.
You ain't working out in this weather, buddy.
I'll be working tomorrow. You watch.
Really?
Oh, yeah. It's a fully scheduled day. And Sunday. So
But
it'll be exciting.
But if it rains all day, what are you
Don't
going to
matter.
do?
I got inside.
That doesn't happen that often.
No. But I have inside duty, so it's going to be in
Now that we all know Bob's schedule, welcome to Down on the Corner. Brought to you by Brewed Awakening Coffee, the best coffee in town. If you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water.
You sure I can't use that other one?
No.
Let me beep you out. Hold on. I'll mute you.
As you heard in the introduction, 3 locations to serve you the best coffee in town. We've got Balmer Boulevard, which not going to be a very busy day because I don't think there's school today.
No
right?
school today.
No school
Okay.
today.
Parent-teacher conferences.
There you go. Then you got Baxter Regional Medical Center and 62 East Plaza out by Anytime Fitness. Mike and his staff do a great job serving you the best coffee in town. Check out the menu board. They've got their mochas and lattes and French vanilla, and they've got
Giant cinnamon rolls.
giant cinnamon
Big
rolls.
old cinnamon
They've got
rolls. They're hot, warm,
pumpkin
great.
spice and probably peppermint coming up for Christmas, all that stuff. Anyway, check out Brewed Awakening Coffee, the best coffee in town. Like I say, if you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. Come by and have coffee with us sometime. We're at 1226 Commerce Drive right here in Mountain Home. Just walk in those doors behind the cameras, coffee pots over here ready to go every Monday through Friday. So love to have you stop by and enjoy some coffee with us right here at the studio. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes right here. Talk to Brad, Charlotte, Bruce, Chris, anybody there can help you. They've been there, done that. They know what's going on. And they know the time is hard for the loved ones, the survivors. That's why they can handle the situation very professionally, caring, loving, the whole bit. 29 Roller Funeral Homes in the state of Arkansas to serve you, with 1 in Memphis, Tennessee. Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect. Let's pause now for the morning prayer. Heavenly Father, it's funny how our lives are controlled by the clock and calendar. We work, eat, and sleep according to these devices. In about a week or so, we'll move our clocks back 1 hour, and you would think that a catastrophe has happened with all the fussing and complaining over sleep. But anyway, in just 2 months, we'll celebrate Christmas. Seems like so far off right now, but 2 months from today, and 2 months from today in 1 week, we'll be in a new decade. Lord, help us to help others all year. Yes, Christmas is close, and we want to help people then, but how about now, today on October 25th? Give us the Christmas spirit all year. It's my prayer today. Amen. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas, bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes.
And now,
You want this instead?
nah, my voice
Here
is
it comes.
gone. Dun, dun, dun! The weather. How was that?
We suffered through it.
Bob's awfully quiet this morning.
Oh, he's just so excited over here. Just
I know.
Trying to be nice.
He's
Morning
laughing
weather.
on the inside.
Morning weather brought to you by the Z Team, Bob and Linda Zadora, for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, whatever it may be, Arkansas or Missouri. The Z Team, 870-405-0793, retired2arkansas.net. Do we have fog or?
No, we've actually got a pretty clear shot this morning.
The beautiful city of Cotter, Arkansas.
Got the lights on this morning. You see the
Lights
bridge.
on the bridge, the city of Cotter, the river coming through. You can almost see the river. A little bit dark, a little bit gray, but you can go to...
A whole lot wet.
Whole lot wet is correct. And the spider webs floating by. Did you see that?
There's a few of them out there. It's that time of year. That's a beautiful shot, though.
What are the lights at the top left? Keep going back. There's 2 lights. Now there's 3. See them over there?
That's
That
gotta
must be traffic. On
Yeah.
Denton Ferry Road.
Yeah.
That's what that is. Yeah. Wow. You can go to retired2arkansas.net and log in to the live cam. You can also hit the little camera icon.
It's probably
And you can-
62 because that's the Cotter Bridge right there.
That's
that's
the new.
true.
That's the new bridge
Yeah.
where you're seeing those
Yeah.
lights go across.
No, it was up above that, right at the right. See it right above the bridge?
Yeah,
One light there.
But see, that's the old bridge. The new bridge is up further in the corner
Yeah.
where you've got the two new bridges.
And moving on with the weather.
Next
case.
Look at the lights at the very upper right. I've not seen those before either. Right at the horizon, right at the tree line. See
Yeah.
it? It's interesting with the lights on.
It is pretty
It is.
cool.
It's pretty cool. You can go to retiredarkansas.net and check this out, the live webcam, and get a picture of it throughout the day. It's on all the time. Once again, Bob and Linda Zador for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, Arkansas or Missouri. They've got the team set up to help you from Marshall to Mountain Home to Mountain View, Arkansas, Gainesville, West Plains, Missouri. Give them a call, 870-405-0793. List your property now with the Z Team. Now's the time to get it listed. Linda is a professional stager, can get the house set up for that eye appeal to get your house sold quickly. Once again, morning weather brought to you by the Z Team. Bob and Linda Zadora, 870-405-0793. Right now we're showing 47 degrees in Mountain Home, 48 at Flippin, 46 at Harrison. It's 48 at Yellville, 46 at Salem, Arkansas. Calico Rock checks in at 47, while it's 50 in Mountain View. Around the region, St. Louis is at 46, Poplar Bluff at 48, West Plains at 46, 45 at Branson. Freezing mark, Watford City, North Dakota. 32 degrees.
Your son's crazy.
Anyway, we have got, I've put this in motion like 4 times.
There
A
you
lot
go.
of rain coming in from the Gulf Coast, from San Antonio to Houston to Shreveport to Little Rock to Mountain Home to Springfield. We've got showers back over to Oklahoma City, up into Wichita, Kansas. And on the other side of the Mississippi River, we got it coming into Mississippi and Alabama, moving into the southern part of Tennessee. That's going to affect Memphis, Nashville, Murfreesboro, and possibly Knoxville later on today. And so we'll zoom in on Arkansas, get a little bit closer detail on here, check all the highways. 62, 412 east and west going to be affected by the rains. We've got Highway 65 going to be affected by the rains as well. Highway 67, 167 is not affected yet, but as this front moves, this rain moves to the north a little bit, most of the highways in the state will be affected, along with interstates 30, 40, 49, 55, 555, and Arkansas will all be affected by the shower activity at one point or another. You can see the heavier rains in Mississippi and Alabama coming into the central parts of both of those states, moving north towards the state of Tennessee. Coming on down, taking a look at state of Missouri, I-44, Joplin and Springfield with a lot of rain right now. As you head towards St. Louis, you're going the other way, going west on 44. You're going to hit a lot of shower activity once you get into the Oklahoma, past the Oklahoma state line. Right now, I-70, Kansas City, Jefferson City, and Columbia over to St. Louis in pretty good shape. I-44 from Rolla to St. Louis, not too bad right now. Interstate 55 from Sykeston on up to Cape. Is that where they junction at? I think maybe Carroll, Illinois. Anyway, I-55 going to St. Louis, no problems right there at all. Interstate 64 from East St. Louis, Illinois, east to Mount Vernon in good shape, and I-70 in Illinois looking pretty good right now. A little bit of shower activity to I-27, 57 junction. Other than that, we're in pretty good shape. Watches and warnings. We have some flood advisories for eastern and southeastern Arkansas, western Arkansas, west central Arkansas. Most of Mississippi under a flood advisory, as well as eastern Louisiana. Southeast Missouri has a flood advisory. There's different shades of green, but it's all due to some type of flooding. So it could be a flood advisory, a flood watch, or a flood warning. So we do have those issued for southern Illinois, western Kentucky, southern Indiana, and southeast Missouri at this time, with the more advanced advisory for flooding in west central Arkansas and east central and southeast Arkansas. Hang on to your hats. Here comes the forecast. Today, 50% chance of rain, high of 54. Tonight, 90% chance of rain that carries all the way through to Saturday with a 90% chance, and then mostly cloudy Saturday night, a low of 43. We'll hit 54 degrees possibly today, 57 degrees on Saturday. Then Sunday, high of 65, bright, beautiful, sunshiny skies. Same thing on Monday. Then rain returns in the forecast with a 30% chance on Tuesday. Current pollen count, it's washed down the drains right now. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow, 0.4. So really no problems there. Ragweed's the culprit. Checking I-Drive Arkansas. Of course, the showers are showing up on the radar. We have some, there's another accident. That accident that we reported on 49 yesterday
Yeah.
was in the tunnels. 3 tractor trailers got bound up in the tunnels.
Ooh.
Yeah. Exit 70 and I-49. This is in the northbound lanes, Washington County. There's an accident there, so be advised at that. Checking Missouri Department of Transportation. No
Looking
flooding
really
issues.
good.
Yeah, they're in good shape there. Yeah, they've cleaned up a lot of those icons.
Mm-hmm.
Checking the state drought monitors. Missouri. Wow, they've got a pretty good amount of rain, so it's eliminated almost all the drought. You've got it along the Mississippi River in Perry County and Mississippi County in Missouri, but Arkansas is not so fortunate. Maybe it'll change this next week. From the Arkansas River around Russellville down to the south, central, and southwest part of the state, and then east central Arkansas. These counties right here mainly would be Arkansas County, Monroe County, Phillips County, and Dacia County.
I still think after this
round,
goes
that
through,
pretty
you'll
well
see that
should be
change.
eliminated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see if we checked everything. We checked iDrive Arkansas, Missouri Department of Transportation. Wow, morning weather is brought to you by the Z Team. Bob and Linda Zadora for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. RetireToArkansas.net.
I do want to mention something before we get off of that, because I know there's some things that we don't think about, we take for granted. You know, they offer all these services that you talk about her being a professional stager.
Yeah.
She come in and get your house ready to sell, get that eye appeal. Those services are free. And I know that a lot of times we forget to mention that, and you look at and you talk about the service, you think, oh, that's going to be expensive. Those are free to their clients. I mean, they do all these things to help their clients and help them sell their homes. So I did want to put out there so people aren't thinking, man, the cost of this or this or this. No, all those services are free to their clients. So
that's why they have the awards, the award-winning Z Team. You go in their office, they have one award after the other because they serve their clients very, very well.
Those are things they do to just get them a step and above.
Yeah. They do an excellent job. Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z Team, 870-405-0793, RetireToArkansas.net. Community Calendar Time brought to you by Old Time Restaurant on the Square in Mountain Home. Best breakfast, best lunch in town, Monday through Friday, 7 to 2, Saturday till 11.
Breakfast. What is Fridays? Come on, you know Fridays.
Steak day.
Steak day, that's right. Steak day for breakfast. You got marinated sirloin steak you can cut with a butter knife, eggs, hash browns, biscuit and gravy or toast, all for only $8.88.
Yep.
And for lunch, we got those hamburger steak supremes. I love those. Big old half-pound hamburger patties smothered with cheese, peppers, tomatoes, gravy, just everything in one big mess of goodness.
Yeah.
Comes with two sides, roll of cornbread for $6.88.
Even Bob's excited. Look.
It's a mess, all right.
Or just stop by, grab a slice of pie, or
have some fun.
Some cobbler, coffee,
tomorrow morning's going to be probably a little bit rainy. It's going to be it's just going to be so comfortable. Just come, sit, relax, have coffee, have breakfast with friends, and people come and go. You're going to see people almost every day at Old Time. People come in all the time. A lot of fun. Just can't be like coming home to Grandma's house. Sit down wherever you like. Let me get you some breakfast.
There you go.
Remember
That's what
those
it's all
days?
about.
Go see Grandpa Scooter.
Grandpa Scooter. Oh, now it's getting deep.
The Midway Yard Bake Sale takes place today and tomorrow, presented to benefit the Midway Fire Protection District. Friday, October 25th from 8 to 4. Saturday, October 26th from 8 until noon. Join us for lunch and homemade baked goods, possibly the greatest sale on earth. It'll be at the Midway Fire Station at Highway 126 near Ozark Regional Airport. Colorama Outhouse Races, Haunted Hollow Village at Mountain Village 1890 today and tomorrow. The annual Fall Festival Colorama Bull Shoals will be held both October 25th and 26th, sponsored by Gaston's Resort and Boondocks Resort. They're switching it up this year. They'll be located at Mountain Village 1890 and Bull Shoals Caverns. Super spooky guided tours will be given each night in the Haunted Hollow Village for $7 per person. And then finally, what I have here, we have Cotter Trunk or Treat. It says today, October 25th, Big Spring Park. The annual Cotter Community Trunk or Treat will be Friday, October 25th from 6 to 8 at Big Springs Park. This event is for children 12 years and younger. Includes spooky games.
I wonder if they were scheduled if it's raining. Good question.
Yeah, that's a good question. So
a lot of times they will if it's raining out.
So, Scooter?
All right, starting tomorrow, we've been talking about this on October 26th through November 2nd, except for Sundays. The Calic Rock Museum is doing this haunted escape room. Mm-hmm. So that's going to be really cool. I've done some escape rooms. I really enjoyed them, and a Halloween one I think would be pretty cool. But the theme is the deadly zombie virus has broken out, and the group is now trapped in a room with an infectious human.
Pull out your 45, shoot the door handle, and get out of there.
There you go. You'll
Don't
have.
give away the secrets.
I don't think they're going to give you a gun. They'll give you 30, 45 minutes to find your way out of that room. And you're going to have to work as a group, and they recommend 4 to 6 people as a group to be able to do it. It's only $10 per person. If you got a group of 6, they'll give you a discount for $50. But you need to call 870-297-6100 to book your time slots. So it'll be a lot of fun.
All right. I think we got it all taken care of.
Anything for you, Bob? You good?
The RVS Bank Genuine Care Pharmacy Charity Golf Tournament is tomorrow.
Really?
It was supposed to be scheduled for August, and it got rained out.
Oh, no.
So we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow.
Wow.
But the benefit is the Dolly Parton Imaginary Library.
At which golf course?
Big Creek.
Big Creek. All right.
Yeah.
Anything else, guys?
That's it.
Break time. Need more coffee. Be right back.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire's Barbershop today, a unique gentleman barbershop. Get back in style from a former celebrity hairstylist and a licensed barber instructor who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire's Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 848 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Why would I recommend Hospice the Ozarks? Because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either a terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the Pie Lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home.
Your car is a member of the family. It takes you where you need to go, and it makes sure you are safe at all times. When a wreck or accident happens, trust the only place that will treat you and your vehicle like a person, not a number. From collision repair and windshield replacement to paintless dent repair and hail damage removal, Dent Boys can cover all your automotive repair needs and make sure you are satisfied every step of the way. Call or visit the professionals at Dent Boys today and see the Dent Boys difference.
Hi,
We're back live with Friday Sports. This morning we've got James Binnion, the Vice President of Ozark Football Association, and Alyssa Pendergrass, who is the safety coordinator for OFA. This morning we want to visit a little bit about the end of the season. Let's just recap the season. How's it been?
It's been a good season. We've added new teams to our lineup this year, and it has been just fun-filled.
So the OFA brought in Yellville.
Yes, we did.
Contacted us, and we brought Yellville in with how many players? Two separate teams, a third and fourth and fifth and sixth grade team.
Yeah.
Roughly how many players did they bring over?
Oh, man. I think their fifth and sixth grade probably has around 25, and their third and fourth grade just under that. So they brought in at least 40-plus players.
So it was a big add to the OFA's.
Yep. Sent our numbers way up. We've been happy to have them.
The OFA also encumbers a team from Mountain View,
and Gainesville.
And another team from Gainesville.
Mm-hmm. We have 12 teams total.
But you're talking 12 teams, so it's only 6 teams from each division.
Yes.
Yeah. So one day, hopefully, you can get to 12.
We'd always like to increase that number, give that many more kids the chance to play.
Alyssa, what the role that you took on toward probably 2/3 of the way through the season was safety coordinator. Heather Dunlap had had that position up to that point, and she had some family stuff come up, and she had to resign her board seat. What are your qualifications to be the safety coordinator?
I have been a registered.
Got you on the spot now, huh?
Not really. I've been a registered nurse for about 3 years now. I got my bachelor's degree back in May, and I'm a certified progressive critical care nurse.
Cool. And we never hope for an injury on the field.
They do happen.
It does happen.
It's part of the sport.
So the season's been going fairly well?
Mm-hmm. Real smooth this year. We've had a lot of involvement from local companies and businesses, and kids have been having a blast.
When they say football Saturday, it is all day Saturday.
My day usually starts around 4 a.m. and doesn't end until about 6. This weekend it'll end probably around 10.
Self-inflicted punishment.
It happens. It's worth it, though.
Overall, the OFA has just under 200 players.
Oh, yeah, something like that.
And probably 90 cheerleaders.
I think we're actually a little over 90 this year. We've got a small cheerleading army.
Not a small army. It is an army.
Yeah.
And there's cheerleaders from each one of the schools or each town that participates. This is not a school-sponsored event.
Nope.
But the cheerleading sponsor is Jennifer Paris, Jennifer Horton, Jennifer. Yeah. We call her the cheer queen.
Cheer queen. The general of the cheerleaders.
She has absolutely developed that part of the organization from not much to 90-plus young ladies that come out and cheer every Saturday.
All of our teams, each team has their own coaches, coaching staff, but she pretty much just does it with her and a small group of cheerleading coaches, and it's I'm amazed she can do it. She
does a good job.
She does a good job.
Yeah, we'll give her credit for that. The board secretary is Michelle Hunter, and she also has pretty much run the concession stand for as long as I've been involved with the league.
I coached her kid the very first year I coached, and then she was hooked. That's how a lot of us board members have came into play. We half of us don't even have kids in the league anymore. We just do it because. She's one of them for sure.
And Scooter was around back in the old Mountain Home Youth football days, and you'll find over the years that those are the best members that you can get are the ones that don't have kids playing anymore because they don't have a dog in the hunt.
Yep.
They want it to be fair across the board. They want it to be fun for everybody that comes out, and it just needs to be smooth.
Yep.
These teams that are playing in tomorrow's tournament that's going to be coming up, which is the end of the season championship tournament, this is not the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
This is not the NCAA Final Four championship of football. It is just another fun Saturday for these kids, and their goal is to win the ring.
Yep. Super Bowl style ring.
Super Bowl style ring. And sometimes coaches will get a little bit carried away.
Yeah.
And a lot of them try to relive their childhood through their teammate.
We've all done it.
Through their team. And guys, it's just not there. This league is set up and meant to be a fun league for all. The motto is where it's all about the kids. And a lot of times you just need to grab some of the parents and the coaches that participate and say, look, just remember the motto, please. Right?
Oh, yeah.
The referees that you have for tomorrow's tournament, you're going to have 4 on the field throughout the whole day.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And those guys have been with you the whole season?
Yeah. Well, 3 of them have. We brought in a 4th one just for the tournament.
Brought in a 4th one for the tournament.
Give them the best coverage we can on the field.
And your festivities will start bright and early at...
Our first game kicks off at 8 a.m. I wish that's when my day began, but that's when the games kick off.
Yeah, but you're the man that sleeps none.
I don't ever sleep, no. I think I got 2 hours last night.
You and Scooter.
Yeah, we compete.
So, tell me what you want to tell me.
I do want to mention on the tournament, since you were on that, I'm going to just butt right in. I don't care.
What a guy.
Because I can. I got controls. No, the tournament pretty much going to run all day as far as running through the tournament brackets. But the championship games, because there will be 2 championship games, one for the 3rd and 4th, one for the 5th and 6th. And that will be done in the evening under lights. So
he's jumping the gun.
Yeah.
He's getting a little ahead of us.
Yeah.
Well,
but that's Scooter.
You were talking about the tournament, so I just kind of flowed in.
He gets excited. He gets excited.
And Binnion can talk about the rest of the stuff going on in the
He
tournament.
flowed in. He flowed the wrong direction.
Ah,
he flowed down upstream instead of down.
Bob,
but that's
exactly
okay.
when you're going to get control of this conversation.
This is going to be a tough night, I can tell you. You're not going to have a long day. But you're right. The goal is to give these young players, 3rd and 4th, 5th and 6th grade players, an event that they've never seen before. The championship game, like Scooter said, will be played at night. Be played under the lights.
We like to give them that Friday night lights effect. Yeah.
And Area Vac will come in and drop off a set of game balls for the 2 championship games. Oh, they're only going to land once.
If the weather will permit it. If it'll lighten up a little bit.
If the weather allows. And then it will carry on and just be a festive time.
Yep.
Now, where I was headed at a moment ago is you'll have concessions all day long.
All day long. We'll have our nice new concession trailer out there. We've this year we've doubled our concession production because we got everything donated and have a fully functioning concession stand, and it helps to pay our referees and take care of the small things, that the expenses of the league, because we're a nonprofit organization. So
the incidentals are all covered, and then you've got a concession trailer that was bought at the beginning of the season and revamped in time to use throughout the whole season.
Everything in it was donated. It's worked out quite nicely. We've had a lot of, we've always prided ourselves on using local businesses to help us with the league, because like I said, we're nonprofit, and the amount of donations, the amount of involvement with the local businesses this year has been just awesome. Like I was saying,
now we need to clarify that, because now that the league has teams from Mountain View and Yellville, Gainesville, local does not just
local
mean
doesn't mean just us anymore. It means within, every
50 miles.
50 miles, all the way from Harrison to Mountain View.
One of your sponsors is in Harrison this year. And
we got sponsors from Gainesville, everybody. The Yellville team, they're brought to us by their city league, but we've got more involvement now than we've ever had.
Alyssa, why don't you give us the rundown on who the OFA sponsors are?
The long list.
Okay.
Let's go through this long list.
Okay, we have Homebound Medical, Aspire Outdoors, Coleman Family Dentistry, Bull Shoals Hardware, the BSI MAS Medical Billing, Eddie Asphalt, Pippin CPA, Shelter Insurance, David Strain Concrete, Crownover Construction.
Now the first 6. The first list is the team sponsors.
That's the team
right?
sponsors, yes.
Okay.
And Williams Siding, Moose Lodge 1953, Nichols Automotive, Tracer Phillips Portable Welding, Marchant's Lumber, American Truck Repair, Kevin Griffith for Snap-on Tools, Harps of Mountain Home, Moran Law Equipment, MH1AG, J. Chafin, Midwest Concrete Pumping, H&R Block, Country Mart of Harrison, and HP D&D.
Long list this year.
Nice list.
I was figuring it up, and I think from the time I started to now, we've almost tripled the amount of people and businesses that have donated to our league. It's every year I love it to grow, because like I said, we like involvement from our local businesses and neighboring town businesses, I guess you'd say.
Absolutely. And it's never too late to help out if you want to.
No, we're always looking for something to help give the kids the best experience that they can have. So some of those are sponsors for our upcoming fundraising event. We do one of those a year too. We're on November, is it 8th? November 8th. 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. We have been selling tickets for that date for a spaghetti dinner / raffle. The Moose Lodge, 1953 Moose Lodge here in Mountain Home, and us have partnered up. We're going to be doing a spaghetti dinner, and then we've also had some companies donate some items to raffle off that night. All the funds raised in that event will be going towards Ozark Football Association's new equipment. So for those of you that don't know, football equipment is very expensive these days. So a lot of ours is starting to get up there in age, and we're just trying to get it changed out. So.
Well, when you say up there in age, it's 5
still,
years old or less.
Yeah,
so it's not really that old. So
we've always, with our growing numbers, we've got to have more equipment to cover everybody. You know, we pride ourselves on making as much equipment for the children as possible. We try to keep the amount they have to spend down so that everybody can afford to play.
Yeah.
And so we provide their helmets and their shoulder pads, and like I said, those helmets and stuff, they get expensive. So we're doing this fundraising event, taking donations, trying to see how much we can get so we can purchase that much more equipment next year for the league.
Just kind of weed out the old and bring in some new and keep it on a fresh cycle.
Yes, sir.
Scooter, do you want to take a 7:30 break? We'll come
bet.
back in just a moment with James Binnion and Lisa Pendergrass from Ozark Football Association wrapping up their season.
Hi, we're Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z Team at Century 21 Lemac Realty, and we'd like you to meet the rest of our team.
When you are working with the Z Team, you will find that not only are they down-to-earth people, but they are trained professionals who work with downsizers, first-time homebuyers, and clients who may want to relocate to our beautiful Ozarks. Our team has agents who specialize in lake and river properties, listing and selling raw land, acreage, and all residential homes. Listing your property with the Z Team will help get it sold with unmatched Century 21 global marketing. You can find out more at retiretoarkansas.net.
Whether you're a professional lawnscape contractor or a homeowner in need of quality lawn equipment, Moran's Lawn and Garden has you covered. Moran's is the longest originally owned lawn and garden business in Mountain Home, with a 5,700 square foot warehouse packed full of new current year inventory for all your lawn maintenance needs. Moran stocks a full line of factory parts, and they service everything they sell, offering top names like Grasshopper, Hustler, and Country Clipper. Moran stands behind their quality service with thousands of customers using their products daily. Moran's Lawn and Garden, servicing the entire Twin Lakes area.
So there I was, naked as a jaybird in the shower with soap in my hair and eyes when I lost water pressure down to a dribble. I immediately grabbed my towel and dialed up Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service. Jake came right over and fixed my water pressure. Now I can take my showers with confidence. Just call Jake.
For all your sales and pump needs, just call Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service, 870-431-5445. He offers high-quality stay-right products.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Sure, all mowers cut grass, but only a Ferris mower with suspension technology can provide you with increased productivity, quality of cut, durability, and comfort. The caster wheels and cutting deck are connected to the frame beneath the suspension. This lets the deck follow the wheels as they move up and down in relation to the ground contours. Maintaining the distance between the deck and the ground results in a beautiful, consistent cut. Visit your local Ferris dealer to experience the difference suspension makes.
We're back with Alyssa Pendergrass and James Binnion, Ozark Football Association board members. The cost for an athlete to play youth football?
Well, we try to keep it at $60. So
No.
it's at 70 now.
We're trying.
I'm
to get
thinking
it,
the early
We're trying
bird.
to get it to $60.
We're trying to get it down to 60.
Yeah, we're going to try to get it down to $60 next year.
We try to keep it as affordable as possible because a lot of these kids can't afford to go to the travel teams and things like that.
And speaking of travel teams, at the end of this season, everybody will turn their equipment in tomorrow night.
Yep.
Whenever you're done with your last game, you're going to turn your equipment in.
Except for our traveling team.
We'll go there. There will be a trailer set up at the end of the field, and there'll be people there to accept the equipment that's being turned in, correct?
Yep, I have volunteers waiting.
If you have a player that is signed up to play on the 6th grade tournament team, they'll keep their equipment because they will go to Harrison when?
Next weekend. Yeah, next weekend, November 2nd and 3rd.
November 2nd and 3rd. They'll go over to Harrison and play in a round-robin tournament.
Tournament of Champions,
And it's just 6th grade
level
teams that we take. I know the tournament is open. Isn't it, Scooter, open to other grades?
We'll be facing, there's 8, in our class there'll be 8 different teams, counting us. So.
Okay. And what will happen with that group after those games are played on Saturday is those 6th grade boys and coaches, parents, anybody that has signed up will take a trip to the water park hotel in Branson, Missouri.
Eat pizza till they can't eat pizza no more.
And therefore, this is why it is a fun game, and we're not really looking to win with a bunch of pizza-bloated boys on Sunday.
Oh, yeah. I got a pizza hangover.
Hungover from a little pepperoni.
The chlorine from the pool and the pizza. It's the next morning. It's going to be rough, but
it's all about the fun.
Man, we have a blast every year. I've been part of the traveling team for the last few years, and just the memories made. A lot of these kids that are in school, normal school ball now, they come up to me and they still talk about it. I think the 9th grade team was one of the first ones that I coached when they came through our league, and to this day, they still come up to me and talk about the traveling team and our league. It's all about the memories and the fun. So.
And this year, you've got a sole sponsor of the team itself.
Yep, we got HPD&D.
Hudson Performance Diesel and Detail. Andy and Christy Hudson, some friends of mine, stepped up and they said, "Yeah, we'll help you out." And surprisingly enough, it was a lot of help.
Yeah, they have been awesome about providing what we need to get the traveling team going. And the traveling team is, for those of you that don't know, is a combination of all the 6th grade players from our entire league. So it's kind of a unique thing where, Yellville, Mountain View, Gainesville, and Mountain Home players all come together to go do that. And, a lot of people think, oh, that's unheard of, teams from other towns, but it's awesome.
And it's not a select thing. It's not the coaches say, okay, it's not just the coaches' kids.
Anybody that wants to be involved.
Just not the little superstar. It's anybody that wants to step up, pay the fee, has the time, and they just want to go to Harrison and have 2 more games because they'll play at least 2 more.
Minimum of 2 games, yep.
So they'll play a couple more games and then they'll carry on
and
then go have a fun night in Branson, come back and play another game and go on.
Yep.
So what else? What are we missing here?
I think that's about it. We've covered the 6th grade team. We've covered the fundraiser and the season itself. It's been a blast. It's been a long, long blast, but it's been a blast.
It's hard to believe that football season as a whole is almost done.
Yeah.
High school seasons.
You got 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade.
They're already done.
Football's coming to an end, and
seems like it just started.
I know it seemed like it went quick this year, but
7th grade wrapped up Monday, and JV wrapped up on Tuesday. 8th and 9th grade wrapped up last night at Dardanelle. The 8th grade pulled away a victory, 30-14, I believe.
Yep.
And the 9th grade took a defeat, 22-14. But when you travel those young guys that far and play a football game, you're not getting 100% out of those players. I promise you.
Yeah.
There's no way in the world.
They were exhausted. I got one on the 9th grade team.
But I will tell you, after watching this last game, the final game, and how close the team becomes, almost all the team was crying. They didn't want the season to come to an end.
And that's the way it is. The scoreboard is tough. The win-loss record is even tougher a lot of times. But when you say, okay, that's the last time I'm putting those pads on, it'll bring a tear to your eyes.
Yeah.
It does every time.
Yeah. So we're at 7:39, and we're expecting the athletic director from Bakersfield, the Bakersfield Lions, is going to call in, and we're going to do a phone interview with him. So right now, I want to thank you guys for coming in.
I appreciate you
if
having
you can
us.
hang around, I'm going to recap some scores and some stuff that's going to go on tonight in the football land, and go over some basketball. So tonight, Friday night football, we've got Pine Bluff is going to play Marion at Marion. Jonesboro is at Searcy. Mountain Home's at Sylvan Hills. Mountain Home goes in tonight with a record of 0-7. Sylvan Hills is 3-4. It should be a fairly good, hard-fought game. Sylvan Hills is a team that has gone through some rebuilding stuff over the past few years. Jacksonville is at West Memphis. Pea Ridge is at Berryville. Yellville Summit is at Cedar Ridge. Marshall is at Harding Academy. Melbourne is playing at Mountain View, and that's the XL7 TV game of the week. Are we supposed to get rain down there, Scooter?
To answer your question, yes, we're going to get rain.
Are you going to get wet, Scooter?
I'm probably going to get wet somewhere along the way. I got a feeling, yes. I'm not excited about it.
I'm not, so I just thought I'd let you know that.
Yeah, oh, thanks for rubbing that in. Yeah, being down in a nice, warm press box.
Absolutely. I like it that way. McCrory is at Salem. In basketball, believe it or not, basketball season has started with some of the lower classification schools. The 2A, 3A has started their basketball season. Flippin beat Lead Hill 70-45 on the 22nd, which was Tuesday. In volleyball, Cotter defeated Flippin to become the district champs for volleyball. And in Yellville Summit played for the third place match, and so they ended up in third place in their district for volleyball. We've already mentioned that the Arvest Bank Genuine Care Pharmacy Charity Golf Tournament is Saturday. Now this is a rescheduled date from the rain out they had back in August, and hopefully the rain will take advantage of them again this time. So Coach Lansdown, if you're listening, please give us a holler.
We're taking care of it right now.
Getting it right now. All right.
Yeah, is this Lansdown?
Rain can stop any time.
Yeah, it'd be nice if the rain could absolutely stop. It'd be great. So.
Rain all day tomorrow.
All right, so we ready to go on the air with. Coach.
Yes, sir.
Bob Recktenwald, XL7 TV Sports.
Hey, good to visit with you this morning.
Yes, sir. You too. Coach, what I'm trying to do with the new format of the show is get more and more of the outlying schools of the viewing area involved in a Friday night show, or Friday afternoon show, Friday morning show. This show will play now live at 7:30, and it will be played again at 5 o'clock. So if you got anybody that you want them to hear you speaking on TV, well, have them tune in. They can go Facebook Live or go on Facebook and see this recorded at any time.
Okay.
So you're the athletic director and the girls basketball coach in Bakersfield. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yeah, this is my second year down there. I coached boys for almost, 17, 18 years up here in Missouri, and then I got into administration and did that for about 8 years. A lot of people don't kind of get to finish up the way they want to finish towards their end of their career, and I was fortunate enough to get to come down to Bakersfield. I've known several people down there for a while and got hooked up with them before the school started last year, and really, really enjoyed being back in the gym, working with the kids again. So,
where's home for you, Coach?
I live in West Plains, born and raised on a dairy farm over in Ava, Missouri. So, but I've lived over here in West Plains for about 12 years now.
So the school districts in Missouri, are they set up like Arkansas where there's 1A, 2A, 3A, or are you all set up a different way?
We're set up the same way. We currently have 6 classifications for most of the football playing schools, and then they drop to 5 in Missouri, but that's going to change next year. So the State Association of Missouri has always tried to have equal numbers in basketball, except for Class 1. And then Class 1 didn't always have equal numbers. So, an example, there might have been, 120 schools in Class 4 and 120 some in Class 3. But as you get down to Class 1, we would have quite a few more. And we're currently Class 1, but we expect that we'll go to Class 2 next school year, which will not be a huge jump for us. We'll still continue to play a lot of the schools that we play. We're all kind of a little bit bigger Class 1s, and so we'll fall under the Class 2 classification.
What schools do you play in your district?
Well, districts are kind of different in Missouri. They assign us a different district every year. So, and I've always studied it over the years, and I wish I could tell you there's a rhyme or reason on where they send you, but there's really not. So,
so I would imagine the size of Bakersfield, you're probably stuck like Mountain Home, having to do a lot of travel.
We do, yeah. We have to do a lot of traveling. Now, we typically will play, as far as in our district, Dora is almost always with us. They're our closest school in Missouri, size-wise. Sometimes we will go east, and we'll be in with some schools that are, 2.5, even 3 hours away. Sometimes they send us north. We very, very seldom go west. But like last year for our boys and girls district in basketball, we had to have a neutral site because we were so far apart. We stretched from Bakersfield to Rolla, pretty much, so, which is a long way. So it's a little bit different. Also in Missouri, if you do not win your district, you do not advance. So I've always thought that Arkansas had a good setup. I know typically the top 4 schools out of district, and then I believe regional advance.
Mm-hmm.
So you can be one and done in Missouri. You can be one of the better teams in the state, and have a bad night, and you can be done. So,
how big of an area does the Dora school district cover?
Dora's district is a little bit larger than ours. We're both extremely rural.
So you guys overlap, or is that one of the teams that you play?
No, we run into each other. We bump up each other with our district, and then we're also a little bit different in we get some kids. There are 5 K-8 schools that surround West Plains, and people typically think that all those 8th graders, when they graduate from the 8th grade, go to West Plains, but they don't. We will get some of those kids. Koshkonong, who's another school we play, will get some of those kids.
Okay.
Dora will get some. So, even though a kid doesn't live in our district, they can come to our school because that K-8 district bumps up against us. So that's a little bit different.
The Bakersfield school district come all the way down to the Missouri border here at Gamaliel?
It does. Yep, right down there. Right before you get to Gamaliel, we run down there, and our district runs east from where the school is located. We are just across the county line as well. So we have a lot of students who live in Howell County, but the school is located in Ozark County, of course. And then, like I said, our district runs predominantly north and then over to the east as well, as far as where the town of Bakersfield is at.
So then the biggest school next to you would be Caulfield?
Well, there's not really a school there. No, the biggest
not
school
a school
next
in Caulfield, okay.
No, the biggest school next to us is going to be Dora. We're about the same size.
Okay.
You can get to, and then, of course, West Plains is 4A.
Sure,
we're 1A. Dora is 1A. Gainesville's not too far away from us. They're 2A. So those are some of the neighboring districts.
How many different sports do y'all offer at Bakersfield?
We just finished up our junior high basketball, and while that's going on for our high school kids, our girls will play softball, and then our boys and girls both run cross country. And the cross country right now in Missouri, boys and girls high school and junior high run that as well. And, of course, in the wintertime, we'll play a little basketball for boys and girls. And then when spring gets here, our boys play baseball. And then we compete in track and field. We actually have quite a few student athletes that run cross-country and participate in track as well.
So do you have 2 separate basketball seasons then?
Well, our junior high starts up in Missouri. Typically what you'll run into, some of the smaller schools that do not play football or volleyball, we will start our junior high basketball in the middle of September, early September.
Okay.
And we just finished this week.
Okay.
And so we'll play, because what you'll run into is the coaches are the same ones for the junior high and the high school.
Okay.
So it works out really good. You know, we'll typically play, around 15, 16 games, and you'll get finished up, and we'll have a little break, and then we'll start going. See, in Missouri, they regulate us as far as when we can start working with the kids and when the season can start and how many games we can play. We actually don't get to start practicing our high school kids until Monday, November 4th.
Okay. But then you've got a game pretty quick after that, don't you?
We do, and they say your first contest can be the Friday before Thanksgiving. So now sometimes that start date can even be late October. It can be a little bit later in November, so that date will change. But yeah, we will. We open up on the 22nd of November, and Yellville is going to come over and play at our place. We opened up down there last year, and that game, or playing that date, and that opponent got started a few years before I got down there. But it works out really good for us.
Well, good deal. Coach, we appreciate you coming on this morning, and hopefully we can do this again. We'll get you to actually come in studio. How's that?
That'd be fine. I don't know if anybody wants to see me. They probably rather listen to me than see me.
Well,
But
I've got the face for radio, so if they'll put me on the air, they'll put anybody. So
I do too. Well, hey, I appreciate your coverage, and we're trying to get the word out, letting you guys, or letting our people know that you all were covering us, and I was going to be on here. And anytime we can help you all out, we really appreciate it. We thank you for the coverage.
You bet. And we'll come up and watch a game or two.
Okay, we appreciate it.
Coach, we appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
You bet. Have a good day.
All right. Scooter, you want to take us to a quick break?
You bet.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Do you know where your money goes when you give to charity? At the Salvation Army, 85 cents of every dollar stays to help those in need in our local community. Hi, I'm Captain Spaulding. The money we raise help people in the surrounding 5 counties, including Baxter, Marion, Sharp, Izzard, and Fulton. You can help by donating your unwanted items and by shopping at the Salvation Army store. Those in need get assistance with rent, utilities, sending kids to camp, and many other things. When it comes to this charity, the Salvation Army always helps those in our community.
When you need durable and comfortable hospital scrubs stat, you need the Uniform Shop. The Uniform Shop is the place for top quality uniforms, carrying a great selection of name brands, including Carhartt, Vera Bradley, Urbane, and Grey's Anatomy, as well as shoes from Skechers, Nursemates, Softwalk, and Landau, stethoscopes from Littman, blood pressure cuffs, scissors, name tag retractables, compression socks, paramedic VDUs, and Rocky boots. The Uniform Shop also offers customizing embroidery and minor alterations. Let us put you in uniforms. Shop the Uniform Shop.
I was involved in a wreck on the interstate. A friend and I was rear-ended by a drunk driver, and I was in excruciating pain. I started the chiropractor care along with the massage therapy, and it has totally transformed my world. With God's help and the help of them, I have totally got my life back together, and I'm free of pain medicine, and I'm so grateful that I am where I need to be today.
Again, we'd like to thank Coach Lansdown from Bakersfield Lions for joining us this morning on the telephone. Hopefully we can get him down here sometime we go live with him. I'd also like to thank James Binnion and Alyssa Pendergrass from the Ozark Football Association. And one more time about your fundraiser. Give me your dates, the times of your fundraiser.
November 8th, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the Moose Lodge, the 1953 Moose Lodge.
Where's the Moose Lodge?
It's out on 5 South in I don't know the exact address. It'd be the 4000 block, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, tell me how to get there.
Take Highway 5 South out of town, like you're going to Norfolk. It'd be on the left side.
Before or after Tracy Ferry?
It's before. Well, it'd be right after. Because you got Tracy Ferry runs one end to the other.
Okay, so you're looking between Old Tracy Ferry and New Tracy Ferry Road before you get to the boat storage on the left-hand side, out by the soccer park.
Mm-hmm. It's out there. There's a new Dollar General that's been out there only like a year or two. It's just past that.
Okay. And the tickets can be bought at the door?
Bought at the door.
How much?
$6 a piece.
Okay.
And every ticket also enters you into the raffle.
Okay. So. And donations are well accepted. If somebody just wants to drop by and drop off a donation,
we'll have
never turned down $1.
We'll have donation cans at the door for anybody that wants to stop by and help out the youth organization.
Okay. Alyssa, you also help with the wrestling program.
Yes.
We drag her in everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she doesn't have a choice.
Yeah.
Well, with the youngsters and as flexible as they think they are, sometimes they're not quite as flexible as they really are. And it's good to have somebody medical there that can understand an injury and understand, I'm tired and I don't want to do this anymore.
Yep, that's usually the first question I ask wrestlers especially. Are you actually hurt or are you just mad?
Yeah.
And most of them will tell me.
That's the
football players too?
Yeah.
So the end of the season tournament is tomorrow morning. First game is at 8 o'clock or 8:30?
8 a.m.
8 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Bomber Stadium. Is there an admission fee?
No admission fee. We never charge for our games.
They just hope that you don't carry in food and drink, that you
Come get some of our hot biscuits and gravy in the morning.
Support the concession stand, and that helps keep the cost of everything down. And it absolutely pays for the officials to be on the field all day.
Yep.
And the leftover, whatever money is left goes into the general account to be used for
more equipment, more kids,
whatever
it needs to go towards.
And we kind of joked a little bit earlier, and when I asked you the cost, you said 60, and I said, yeah, it's still 70. The true goal in my mind is to, and I haven't said this, I am right now the sitting president of the Ozark Football Association.
He keeps that one quiet.
Why in the world is he talking like he's part of it? Well, I'm not. I am kind of. I'm a behind-the-scenes kind of guy. But the ultimate goal in my mind is to get the cost of playing down.
Yes.
Things are tough. The economy is good. The world's making a great turn for the better. But if we can help parents cut back on some of their costs so that kids can stay active and be active, to me that's very important.
Get them off those couches and get them out on a football field.
There's a big difference between playing PS4 football and playing combat football.
You'd be surprised. I've had quite a few that they'd started with us and they were just like, oh no, I want to play Fortnite. I want to go play my games. And here we are. I think one I'm thinking in particular.
1 minute.
He nowadays he's one of our best players. He still likes his video games, of course, but it's awesome. Just the turnaround, the kids that say, "Oh, I don't want to play," and then by the end of the season or a couple of years down the road, they're some of your top players.
Yeah, and it's just important, I think, for these kids. It doesn't have to be football. It can be
any
top
sport.
flight basketball. It can be Mountain Home Flyers wrestling. Parents need to encourage these kids to get out and do something.
Get them out and get some exercise.
Yeah, get a little fresh air.
It's good for them.
Get wrestled around a little bit.
It not only helps them physically, it helps them mentally.
Guys, we really appreciate your time. We thank you for all that you guys do for the Ozark Football Association, and I personally want to thank both of you for giving up your time. Thanks for coming in this morning bright and early, sunshiny. And
sunshiny.
Well, there's no rain right now, so there's a little hope in the air. Thanks again. We'll be back Monday with Monday Morning Business Spotlight, and we'll see you then.